Hello, my little sweethearts. I've been getting lots and lots of emails still about lots of you cherubs. Our self-esteem has had a little bit of a bashing and you don't know where you are or how you're feeling or how to navigate this mad whatever normal ever was in the first place. But now there's apparently a new normal that keeps changing. I can't keep up with it either, don't worry. And you know, I'm just feeling it for you all. So I've been on this massive Blue Peter mode. Oh my God, have a look at this. I made this as well, but I can't cram it all into one video. This one is coming later in the week. I was on a roll today. I absolutely was bursting, flowing with ideas and thinking of all you kids. And when I was growing up, and I don't want to give away my age, okay, but I'm in my 40s. And we used to play snakes and ladders and board games like this when I was growing up. So I was thinking about that. And I was thinking about how, you know, with all this COVID and everything, there's been so much separation and people feeling isolated and separated from people. And they're going into school and having to sit a metre apart and only in groups of so many and year groups being separated and all these horrible little bubbles of isolation. So I thought, board games. And do you know what? I can even do this on my one-to-one Zoom sessions. Oh my God, I have the best job in the world. I've been having so much fun. So I came up with this self-esteem, snakes and ladders. Oh, by the way, this massive plaster on my hand is because of all those nasty hand sanitizers we have to wear whenever we go into shops. And some of them have got this too much alcohol in them, and not the nice kind that you can drink because it burn your tongue. The horrible kind that makes your skin bubble. So my skin isn't enjoying itself at the moment with all this, so I had to cover it today for my rainbow session. So don't worry, I've not done anything drastic. It looks very dramatic, I know. Anyway, back to snakes and ladders. So I've been playing it with some of my rainbow children today. You know, I do love my work. And when you even make time, even if you do it on Skype or you do it on Zoom, or something like that, and you each roll a dice and you have your snakes and ladders, so you can do this even when you're not together physically. Just making that space for each other fills you with oxytocin, love and nurture. Links in with the emotional intelligent little buttons to press on the brain. We all know about that because I go on and on about it because it's one of my favourite hormones. And serotonin, the hormone of happiness, confidence and self-esteem. Oh my gosh, it's all here in snakes and ladders. And you know, sometimes in life we do zoom up ladders and it feels wonderful and the view is great. Other times we go down little curly snakes, and that's fine too, because part of this game, this snakes and ladders, is also growing a positive growth mindset. And sometimes when we just go down a little snake, we might think about a mistake we could learn from, or I don't know, how we would handle being around somebody we didn't like very much to grow those social skills. So everything in life is a learning. So just through this game, you're firing up all the happy hormones and coping chemicals, oxytocin, serotonin, dopamine, and even endorphins, which help with pain relief, by the way. Fantastic. And it unites you all. And do you know what? It's good fun. So the idea is you each have a different counter. Not a sweetie this time, I'm being good. I got a bit hyperactive last week on all the M&Ms. I was actually unbearable. So what you do is you roll the dice as if you're playing normal snakes and ladders. Oh my gosh, it's lovely. I could be about 3 years old every day. Best job in the world. So 4. So say I've got, oh, hey, look at that. I'm on a ladder. Bing, up I go. And of course I'm the yellow counter because that is my favourite colour. And then each person gets to choose randomly. So if I was doing a Zoom session, I'd fan them out. I'd have 5 or 6 and I'd say pick a number, or they could choose a colour. See, they're coloured. And you could pick one. So this is just to give you an example. What hobby or hobbies am I good at? Well, I'd like to think I'm all right at writing. I'm pretty good at coming up with games, which even though they seem nuts, make a lot of sense on a neuroscientific level. My favourite word, well, one of them, along with bash. Bash and yellow. And puddles, because they're good to jump in. Yeah, and what other things? And I like to think I'm pretty good at dancing, because I must admit I do really love that in my spare time. And try that out too, because that fills you with serotonin. So then say it's somebody else's turn, okay, and they throw the dice. Oh, it's 4 again. They're going up a ladder too. Look at that. The universe is telling me something. Incidentally, all these positive growth mindset tools and boosting our children's self-esteem and confidence, it helps, you won't believe this, it helps them develop negotiating skills, thinking outside the box. It brings them life skills, emotional intelligence, social intelligence. It unites them as well as flooding them with these 4 main happy hormones and coping chemicals. So, oh, we've got a pink one today. What are my gifts? Talking, making up games, and I would love to think that one of my gifts is bringing out the best potential in everybody who I work with, not just the children. I know I have a lot of laughs, but you know, I'm a very determined little lady and my brain never stops chugging. I'm amazed it hasn't been given an ASBO actually by the police, because it never stops day and night. And it's all about, as I always say, meeting everybody where they are, finding those gifts, having fun, because when you're having fun, you only need those positive messages 4 to 6 times for those neurological pathways to come apart and form together in a different and more positive way, which also boosts self-esteem along with the serotonin. Good old snakes and ladders. You see, you never knew all that, did you? And I've kind of just put it together in a Mad Blue Peter moment. Anyway, that's it for today, my darlings, because I do talk a lot. You get the idea. Just to give you a few other ideas, if you could describe yourself as a superhero, which superhero would you be? What is the superpower that makes you you? How do you like helping others? What kind of things do you do for your family? Name something you found difficult but still tried your best at. What do you especially like doing outside of school? Why do all adults think that the only questions to ask children sometimes is what they're doing at school? No, not all children want to talk about that, you know, they don't. What kind of things do you like doing? What would your friends say about you? You can have really good fun with that one, although don't ask my friends what they'd say about me. They've actually made it into a poster. And it was 5, the Chalet sisters. Hello, Kirsty, Karen, Lydia, you know, all of you, Laura. Oh my gosh, my little cherubs. They did me a list of what makes things they love about me. And it was, I'll read it to you, it's on the wall. I'll get it now, hang on a minute. Things we love about Juliana. This is what my friends say about me. 1, Prosecco runs through her veins. Forget that bit. She cooks the most amazing food. I'm embracing that. Her and her chicks, my children, are just fabulous. She loses her skirt on the school run. We're not going there with that one today. Long story, very embarrassing. Involves scaffolders. Luckily it was Christmas and I had thick tights on. She loves us and looks after us all. So on that note, my darlings, I shall leave you because I love all of you. And I'm going to come along very soon with my special other game, which I made for later in the week. Also to do with anxiety and self-esteem. That involves breathing. So take a deep breath because I've finished now. I really have this time. And I will definitely see you soon. Bye-bye, darlings.